Well, this whole goddess thing in Freemasonry, that's something I'm looking into really hard right now. You all know that our country was founded by Freemasons, right? Essentially. And this goddess ideology, what happened to it? Did it survive? Well, I'm beginning to learn that once you understand what to look for, you'll see it all around you. It's all over the United States of America. And an interesting thing at the top of the Capitol, which if you look down Pennsylvania Avenue on the summer solstice, we did this year, the sun sets right on the White House, on that alignment. And I've been told, I haven't seen it yet, that Venus also rises, and the president can see it going right through the Capitol there. And you know what's sitting on top of that building, our Capitol in the United States? Does anybody know? I don't know who she is, but it's a woman. That's all I know. And if you look at her headdress, that headband she has, do you see those 5-pointed stars? Venus, maybe? Goddess, maybe? What is arguably the most visible symbol of the United States to the world? Well, the dollar. That's a good one. Oops, that's a good one. But I want to point one more thing out to you guys. I don't know how many people have noticed this, but you know that book she's holding? Do you see those notches? See that somewhere else? Isn't it weird how these connections keep coming? But, you know, when I look at this statue, it reminded me of something. The goddess. That's what I think it is. I don't know. Am I on to something or am I on something? Thank you. Hey, one last thing. This is so cool. Okay? Now, these lozenges that he was talking about, okay? There's an old exercise the Egyptians used to do. And they take a staff, a rod, and make a circle in the sand. They take a rod here, they put a rod here, and then, you know, the sun rises in the eastern sky. It rises in the eastern sky, and on the summer solstice, it rises at its northernmost point in the eastern sky, right? Okay? So this is on the solstice, summer solstice. And of course, in the winter, on December 21st, my birthday, my wife says the longest or the shortest, darkest day of the year. The winter solstice, same thing, okay? Now what they do is that when the sun, and this happens at a particular latitude, when the sun rises on the summer solstice, it will cast a shadow on our stick across this circle, like that. And the sun will rise and it'll set in the west, and then it will cast a shadow back this way, okay? And then in the winter solstice, you do the same thing. It's down in the southern, it casts its light and it goes like this, and then it sets, and then it goes like that. Okay? Now, if you connect these, you get what? Where do you think, what latitude do you think that happens at? Jerusalem. Okay? That's a fact. Now, this angle right here is 60 degrees, and it makes a lozenge, okay? That's what is in Roslyn Chapel. It corresponds to latitude. Now, as you go north, okay, and I forget the latitude, what is it, 33 or something? I don't know what it is. But anyway, as you go north, of course, the sun sets progressively farther north in the eastern sky, right? So as you go north and you do this exercise, your shadow is going to be cast at a higher angle, okay? What do you, and so that corresponds to, at low latitudes, your lozenge is like this, and as you go higher, it gets taller. Okay, you with me on that? Everybody following along? Okay. What do you think the shape is of the lozenge at Roslyn? A perfect square. Okay? Now, how many people recognize this symbol? And you Freemasons, be quiet. Give you a little clue. This angle 60 degrees. This angle is 90. Could it be? And if there's a connection between Freemasonry and the Templars, and when I say Templars, I'm talking Templars, Cistercians, Teutonic Knights, Knights of Christ. It's an ideology. It's a mindset. Well, this would make sense then, wouldn't it? I'll let you decide for yourself if that makes any sense. Oh.